Haven't done a morning thing in a while. It's kind of nice being back on Arizona time. Whoa, got an echo. But it's kind of nice, only for the fact that it's daylight's coming out. It's not like extremely bright, but it's nice to see right now. It's nice to be able to see. Open the Connex, it's not dark in there, anything like that. And it's not as cold. The sun's not even out, but I can feel that it's a little warmer. It's not as cold. I'm not wearing a jacket. Got the moon. About to go to sleep. It's Dusty! Always scare him when I come up to him. So here we have Harvin building building a suitcase. The beginnings of one. We're making this a little larger. And the reason why we're making it bigger is because the foam that we're going to use is a little thicker, which is nice. The one that we were using before was really thin, but now this is thick, so we'll make it a little better insulated. But not only is it going to be insulated, I have this like really cool tank pad heater. It's for trailers. It's a 12 volt. You just stick it on there, and it's supposed to keep your well tank on your trailer, you know, from freezing. And I have one, and we've used it, and it worked, which was pretty cool. It didn't break the housing. So, whoa, it's a little dark. So that heating pad is right here. It's all adhesive, and it just sticks on the bottom. It's a rubber style, or not rubber. It's like foam, but 12 volt plugs right into the battery. But I plug it into a switch so they can turn it on and off. So here is the suitcase. Water pump is gonna sit in here, right on this wall. That blue expansion tank will sit right on top of it, right in the corner, and it'll use that weight to push down. Then we'll put our 90 elbows, it'll come up, and then a water filter will sit right there. Will sit like that, just like that. We'll build a bracket that goes across. Sorry for the shakes. And then this will just mount on the bracket, 90 up, and then coming this way will be an anti-freeze, a freeze spigot, but the spigot will come all the way out. We'll drill a hole and it'll come out, and you'll just turn it on and off. And on top of this, we'll be putting the solar panel.
Did it? They barely released the numbers.
All the water stuff will be on one side, and on this side will be a battery, solar controller, and then solar wires will just pop out of here and then come up to the solar panel. It'll plug right in. So all the electrical wiring stuff is away from all the water stuff. And all the fittings that we're going to be crimping onto the wires will be heat shrinked. So it'll all be like waterproof. And then we'll put our water pump switch either here or plugged into the house. The Steve! I'm so happy I got to see him. Here we are going to one of the last houses. Furthest house. It's a long dirt road. Not too bad. That's a great thing about it. It's nice to drive on. It's not horrible to drive on. Just past Stanley not too long ago. Got the system in. Solar panels on top of the roof. It's on the south side. My bad. Got the tank. They put it on kind of like on the hill. So it has a lot of downward pressure, which is nice. Not only that, nice view of the mountain. There's a canyon that goes like way back there. But you can see the radio tower right in the middle, little dot. Got Howard taking off, did his last checks. Everything's good, no more leaks. I was up there when I overlooked Arizona. I want to try and get to that. I think the next time I go up there, I'm gonna hike to that, because I've always been curious to know what that thing is. It's not that far from there, but I need to check it out. My favorite thing about this road is all these trees, and when you're leaving the home, you come down this, you make this like sharp turn. It's really hard with the trailer, but you get like a cool view of the mountain. It's a lot better in person, but the camera doesn't do too bad of a job. I really like just coming here just because of this turn. Let me interrupt our normally scheduled dig deep video broadcast. But I gotta give a huge shout out to James. James is the guy that ran with my sister during the Navajo Mountain Ultra. You could have saw like little glimpse of him passing him by. But he runs the ROTC and leads them with the NAU. Not sure what his, yeah, he leads them with the ROTC and NAU, and what they did was amazing. I got the video of it last night, and I was like, I have to give this guy a shout out.
Get the high five.
They rappelled down upside down at the NAU Sky Dome, and I was like, holy cow. People tell me I do a lot of cool things, but that, with what he did, rappelling down, that tops it. I have to give a huge shout out to him. That was amazing. It was awesome to watch. When I saw it for the first time, I was like, holy cow, that's insane. Went upside down from the Sky Dome. So if any of you guys know James, you work with him, or you're in ROTC with him, give him that shout out, hit him a thumbs up, and back to it. That's Steve again. Yeah. I feel like I'm stuck in a time paradox. I'm running into Steven everywhere. He's doing some water refills. The Superman pose. There it starts going. You can kind of hear it. Right there would be an epic drone shot. Get that, fly it up. But right now, it's pretty windy. So I had a drone once and it broke. Went up, and that wind will just catch it and blow it off that way. Dun dun dun. Hey. Hey you. His eyeballs. Looks like he's wearing mascara. This is almost like a Jurassic Park. If it had like that Jurassic Park on top, entering into the park zone. I got that vibe right there. Ooh, what a fun day. Had a lot of laughs. So I was showing up to work, or I was showing up back here, and Harvin called me asking if it's okay. They locked up and everything's, you know, tied down, and I was like, yeah, you guys can probably go. I was like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. He's like, yep. And him and Steven come into work at the same time. You know, they live not too far from each other, so they come in the same vehicle. And then I'm not gonna do it, but I started singing to him. I started singing a song to him. And then they started laughing, and I kept going and making up my own words and kept singing some little rhymes to him about Harvin, Steven, and Rob. they're all laughing and just like, what the heck? Just having I was telling Harvin, I was like, see, I'm alone most of the time, so I have this like tendency to make some weird conversations, and luckily you called. So yeah, other than that little funny bit about singing to Harvin and Steven and Rob. But yeah, that wind's coming in. Steven did some amazing water hauls, got some people some water, and little things like this I had to change. Not sure if I showed it, but I had one empty trailer, the 450, and then another empty trailer. I was like, it just looks, little details like that annoy me. So I switched it around, made it look more presentable. Looks better in my eyes, but yeah, it's getting windy. Backhoe is here, getting ready for service, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Gotta interrupt one last time, since I don't have the coolest canyon backdrops right next to the road. Whew, just ran up here. But there's an awesome sunset going on, and I was like, you know what, I've got to get this. You can see Flagstaff way in the distance. Very sorry for the wind. But it's the color of everything that is amazing. You gotta love it.